Hey folks, Wish SE. Today we're going to show you the final part in our series on reloading, and this is the actual manufacturing part of it. There's nothing to this. I think I said in the last video, if I can do this, anyone can do this. So the process with a progressive loader is simply you're inserting a spent casing into the first station. You're getting a bullet head and putting that in the third station into the actual brass itself, the casing. And then you're working the handle on the press. And as that handle is pulled, you've created a round because each stage is doing a different function. The first stage is depriming and resizing the case. The second station is seeding a primer, adding powder, right, based on the charge that we weighed out in the last video. The third stage is seeding the new bullet head into that brass that we just added the primer and the powder to. The fourth station is simply putting a crimp on the round if the type of round you're using needs it. Again, that's all adjustable with this press. And then finally, you're cranking out rounds. So again, it's a simple process. It's one that gives you a lot of flexibility. The biggest advantage from my standpoint is it dramatically reduces your costs. And if you're someone that likes to shoot or feels that they need to practice, and I need a lot of practice to stay proficient, again, you know, fire 250, 300 rounds a week on average when I'm training, doing training in terms of instruction. I shoot a little bit less, but I still tend to shoot. When I go to a class and as an instructor, I go to a lot of classes so I can continue to expand my knowledge and skill set. You know, you might fire 500, 600, 700 rounds. In our classes and on-target training, one of the things that we try to do is it's all about shooting and getting you on the gun. So when we talk about a specific process, we get you on the gun, loading the gun, and we get you shooting so you can build the muscle memory. Our classes are shooting classes, they're not tactical classes, and they allow students the ability to shoot a lot, which means you come to one of our classes, our defensive level 1 class, folks shoot about 500 rounds in that one-day class. That's a 7-hour class. Most other instructors have you shoot much less and they talk a lot more. What we try to do is condense a lot of information in a short period of time and get you running the gun, because ultimately listening to me talk does not make you a better shooter. It's you applying the process that we teach, right? Front sight, trigger press, trigger reset, being smooth out of holster, moving, being able to manipulate the gun. It's doing all those things and doing them enough so you're beginning to build muscle memory, as well as learning specific drills that you can take home and practice. All of that back to our reloading station here. If you're going to do that kind of practice and become a more proficient shooter, you're going to need a lot of ammunition to do that. Dry fire, absolutely 100% behind that. However, at the end of the day, you still have to fire live rounds. So whether you're firing 50 a week or 500 a week, a progressive loader can pay for itself relatively quickly. So that's the way it looks. If you like this video or any of the videos that we produce, click the thumbs up icon, share it with your friends and family. And finally, and as always, stay safe.